Oh, guys. Can you hear that? You hear nothing, you say? Right. Because it's one of those rare occasions here on the Hermitcraft server where you're literally alone on the server. I don't think I had this ever. It's a very early Saturday morning here in, German time, very early. Nobody's on. Now would be the time to farm tridents, man. Oh, I want to see how good the farm is. Oh man, we should go there. But I have so much stuff to do. Uh, well, priorities, guys. Phantom Run needs to be finished. And also talking about priorities real quick. I'm so sorry. The last episode probably right now is still in 360p and was not viewable on some devices like Apple TV, I think. Thanks, YouTube. And also thanks for cheekily replying to me on Twitter and saying, hey, wow, that's sometimes videos can take a long time to process. You don't say. You mean 12 hours or longer or never process? Come on, man. There's no different settings there, YouTube. Get your act together, man. And then at least make it possible to have a button where I can reprocess. If the video gets stuck, can't re-upload. It's a long video. Man, 45 minutes. And it was important that we have good detail vision in this video because it was all about the freaking details in this video. I spent my whole life making this freaking cavern here with all the stuff in there. Freaking YouTube, guys. So, back to positive attitude. But sometimes, man, did you see the video of Beef about YouTube with GTA? I loved it. So, yeah. I worked here a little bit and kind of finished our cave entrance area, and I would consider this part finished. So our lore with this thing is, it's an old cave, it's the old Phantom Temple, and today we're gonna complete the outside look of it and finish the whole project. I have a glorious idea, because we have this skull over there already, and now, who fought with this giant beast of a dragon? Of course, the big phantom mother, Mothra. Right, so we got Godzilla over there, and this is Mothra. So we need a skeleton here too. It crash landed down on the island after the epic battle of these two Leviathan Titans. Let's call them Titans. Leviathans, Titans. You know what I mean. Big monsters. Right? So Mothra, aka the Phantom Lord, we call him Phantom Lord, yes, landed here. And then we're gonna build I have a huge skull in my head I want to build and stuff. So yeah. But here let's look at the interior. Right? So this is how things look. We have an ender chest here. I haven't thought about if we will charge people to play. But yeah, there is a way to make money from this thing, you'll see. Yeah, and nice interior here, kind of reflecting the cave. The idea is, it was this natural cave that looked like that, the sea pickles growing in there and all that. And then, the ancient ones came and installed this crazy old mechanic here. Nobody knows how it works until today. Secret mechanics in the cave, and included it a bit. But they didn't, completely change the exterior here. And it's all old, some things broke off. Obviously, it was not in ruins like that. We have some fences here and there, It was a thriving temple back in the days. So in here is the locker rooms for the players. They would walk in and deposit all their stuff here in their chests. And also, if they have armor and stuff, they can put it on the armor stand. Can they? They should, right? Is this thing locked for some reason now? No, yeah. Sure they can. Oh, but you can't. I didn't know you couldn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's for armor. Yeah, it's confusing sometimes with the not arms on. Okay, I could. No, if I turn on the arms, then people would have to give it the other item to get their weapon back. So we don't want that. So this is just for the closing, pretty much, right? And then, yeah, you come in here. Wait until it's nighttime, sleep, set your spawn here, which is really important, and then you're ready to battle. And yeah, here is the instructions, so let's grab them too. Let's put that on. So here's the instructions. Welcome to Phantom Death Run. Only the best and strongest Minecraft players, for example the NHO, and hermits can master this challenge. If you hesitate, you're dead. Make sure you carefully read the instructions. Okay, here's the instructions. Press the button on the redstone lamp once. Don't spam, you fool. Pass through the airlock doors and walk straight through the as the doors open. Right, it's all clear. Look at the phantom in front of you and wait. From there on out, the two big rules: you cannot hit any phantoms. If you do, it is a fine of 5 diamonds per hit. Alright, should a phantom die due to your actions, you will get sued for compensation. So, and a dead phantom is at least a stack of diamonds. Let's just say that here. Probably I will sue for mental damage because it will annoy me, so it will probably be very expensive, so you don't want to kill the phantoms in here. Anybody running this, if you're listening, hermits. And then put all your belongings in the locker chest, right? Sleep to set your spawn. Going naked. Well, no armor. And then you cannot take any items with you into the dungeon. You are allowed to bring food though to regenerate health. The best players manage to make it through without any food, so we challenge them to not go through. So here is skip next page if you don't want any hints, so we skip that. There is some hints in there for weak hermits. You cannot read them because your viewers are strong, so you don't need to know. And then note down the amount of tries and deaths and your episode name and number showing your attempt in the Phantom Death Run diary. Only the strong survive. Have fun, right? So that's that. We put that back. And here is the Death Run diary then. It's a non-closed book where we say, okay, you know, write everything down, and then we can later have a diary here and look up what's going on. We tell people they should really read the instructions, and tell them that there's the locker room. Here's the exit. And now, last time, there's one thing. So we did put so much effort into this jump scare, and actually it looks really, 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 really good. And I was actually quite sad that we couldn't really see it running on the video. So we're gonna go in, but beware, I pumped up, so our spawn should be set. I pumped up the death run difficulty again. There is more phantoms in there. I'm not gonna say the exact number, but let's just say it's more than enough. Alright, let's go in again. I want to show you that. You really need to see the animation. It's glorious. And I'm gonna light it up for you so you can have a look. But I'm really proud about that one, and I think it didn't really come to shine in the last episode properly. So let's hope we can make it there. Alright, nice swoop. Alright, let's go. Ooh, don't stand still. Go, 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 go. Alright, we made it here. So here, now check it out. Alright, that is really cool. I thought you should see that, and then when it goes away, like that. So it's really neat, I found. And I think it kind of got lost last time a bit. Oh my god, where is all of them? Oh god, this is such bad news. This looks, they're all accumulated up there. Oh my god, there's plenty of them in here. Okay, let's get out. Through. Yep, this one is fine. There's another one there. Whoa, let's get out. Okay. Good. Testing the exit also for the first time. Nice. Alright. Good stuff. So now you saw the animation. I thought it looks really, really good. I don't know. Kind of proud about that one. For real. It was a lot of work. A lot of thinking went into it. More than I wanted to. So, as I told you, the lore in the beginning, right? Phantom Temple and all of that. We need to bring that idea to life. Let's put on this guy. Save some inventory space. Still, we are full. Yeah, we don't need the mushrooms. We don't need that. Okay, so yeah, I want to build, the idea is Crest skeleton here as well, and first things first, we need to make the skull. And yeah, I've made it in a creative world, so I'm just gonna rebuild it here, and you can have a look, and I'm pretty sure you will like it. And then the way we keep on transforming the environment here. Obviously the skull will kind of sit over there on top of the entrance, right? And then the spine of the thing goes back into the hill. That means we need to chop out some of the landscape on top and make it look like it crashed into there, right? So the skull is actually exposed. The wings will be here. It will look good. Trust me. Okay, this is how I imagine a skull of a phantom. You know, pointy eyes looking grim. Here's where his green eyeballs go. And there is the fangs, right? And then on top there will be the spine. Let's go up a little bit further so we can see that. I'm starting to build out the spine. Maybe a nice side angle will be good. Yeah, like that. So the spine will come down and go into the rock. I started to excavate, and then part of the wings will be there too. And of course, you know, don't say, oh, the head looks weird because it's free floating. Of course it's free floating yet. Oops. But we will of course integrate it, right? The ancients obviously found the skull here and raised it and built a bit of support beams for it. So I want people to walk up straight from that. We will raise the path to come up here a little bit, but I don't want to do too much passing or, you know, passages or passageways here, but we definitely need to raise the general level here. Things up a bit. We can already start spreading dirt actually, so the mycelium starts growing faster. But we want people to, yeah, be on a certain height level, like that. You know, when you stand in front of it, this looks really impressive and in your face. Let's quickly sleep, and yeah, then see how it turns out. Of course, you know, then we will, when we are done with the basic structure, we will go in and age it a bit, you know, and break off some pieces and bits here, and, you know, make some grass grow, overgrowing it, moss, all these things. But this is the basic shape, and I think this is a really good skull for a phantom. I would imagine the skull is like that. It has a nose in the middle a little bit, and mainly the huge fangs. And yeah, the fangs is because I really realized since working with these guys, they really bite you. They have a biting sound, like literally like a, I don't know, like a vampire coming down on you. Yeah, and here I have this light just sitting there. Oop, that was stupid. I don't like how it just sits there, so we're gonna move it in a block like that and give it a bit more structure. And then maybe, you know, this is no longer the natural shape of the skull. This is what the ancients carved in here. They put in an old glowy artifact, but I think that looks good. But it shouldn't be revealed right away. Here you still want to be raised a bit. Perspective is everything, guys, as you know. So if people walk up, yeah, you know. So here there is a point at the way you walk up later where you really get the full effect of the skull without seeing beneath it yet, but because this breaks the illusion a bit, right? Because this looks man-made already, but this is the skull. No, it's important. And then yeah, we'll integrate some support beams or something that hold that up, and we will definitely make it look nice. So yeah, let me do a lot of more work. I'll build the skeleton now, the basic skeleton, and lay it into the hill here a little bit and break off some parts so it really looks good. And from there we'll see how we continue. Let's see, where can I get up here? Probably over there. Okay, so I'll put a little screenshot for you on screen. This is the skeleton, how I made it as a, you know, draft here in a creative world. That's pretty much how the skeleton looks. If you look at the schematics of one of those, you know, phantoms, if you look at the skin, it has this white stripes on the back, and that's how it looks. So that's what we're simulating here. Let's quickly go for a fly. Look at it from on top. Yeah, there it sits. Rests there. We got all the bones in place. We should probably fly towards it from this side so we can see it better. Okay, there it sits very nicely. So you can grasp the dimensions, right? And yeah, I'm working on the ribs and all. And here on this side, if you remember the screenshot, the wings are attached to the front wing or to the front ribs. And here I imagine the rib just, you know, when it crashed here, it poked into the rock and is partially buried. And then parts of it I will scatter around here. Right, and it's this cavern and we got some overgrowth. I will put some more love into the detailing here over time, just kind of sketched it a little bit. But this is where one of the wing is, and here I kind of made a joint, you know, so it looks a bit more thick where the wings would be attached. This is actually the flaps of the thing, right? So it needs to be a stronger joint. And yeah, so that bone is stuck in there like that, and I think that looks decent. The other wing I will just put here on the floor. Right, it just fell off. And it's gonna lay here a bit spread out. Yeah, and then we're gonna make it look like it broke off up here. And when we have that, I will add the artificial support beams they maybe had, you know, like up in front here. Maybe we'll add a little bit of an arch or something, we have to see. Which would look also very Jurassic in a sense. Yeah, and then we are pretty much there. I like how that looked, and yeah, the integration in the rock here is also coming along fairly well. I like how these, you know, ribs are poking out there. Of course, we need to do a little bit of integration here and dig out a little bit so we get a bit more interesting angles on the spine and such. But yeah, we're getting there. One thing I thought about looking at the mushrooms, this would also be a really nice block maybe to add some texture to the skeleton. I just wanted to try that. So, man, our inventory is full again. What do we throw? Cobble. Just wanna see. Sorry, mushroom, you have to come with me now. I'll replant you later. Okay, let's just see how it looks. I mean, it looks extremely similar in the hotbar. Probably by adding a few blocks here and there, we can give it some more interesting texture. Let's see. It's just gonna replace 2 blocks here on the side. Yeah, definitely. That can help to give it, you know, some stains and aging with it. It goes well. Definitely goes well with it. Yeah, that looks good. Cool, we're gonna use some of these mushroom blocks. I wish I would have known before. Then I would have used it in there as well on the dragon, but yeah, I think that is good to give it some stains here and there. Well, we can still think, you know, the dragon that was underwater there for a long time, it's probably it bleached out from the salt water or something along these lines. Yeah, I like that. That gives it a bit more texture. I mean, this thing is exposed to the elements here, right? So that's fine. Cool. Yeah, should these face sideways rather? Because these dots here are a bit irritating, but you know, maybe our support structure also sits there a little bit. So we should be good. Now it looks like a cat to me. Crap, man. It's a cat. Now it's a cat. Look at it. It's a cat. Ah, I'm going crazy here. I need to keep on building. It's not a cat. It's a phantom. Ha! Look at that. Old ruined Phantom Lord Temple. The old structures, you know, the braces are partially there, but it's about to crumble and fall apart. You can see some of the struts here are really weak, you know, and twisted. I just came in and planted some of the vines I wanted to do, and now it's the last phase, pretty much iron fence gates or iron fences. I still can, and then I just need to lay out a bit of a natural slope here, so you come up to the temple like that. But this is how the incline's gonna be, some sort of old trampled bridge, and we continue this design here, right, all the way through, and it looks really good. So here we got some of the wing that shattered off, laying about, right. Here's the piece that's stuck in in the ground, kind of. Here, I wanted to have some more iron going. Maybe like that. You know, old braces that kind of fell off, in a sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Just to break up the whiteness of the skull a bit on the sides. Here it needs some more something. Let's set up something like that. Yeah, and then something fell down and broke off here already. Okay, let's put some more debris here. Okay. Good. So this is how I imagine that. You know, now this side doesn't look that plain anymore. The front is good. They wanted the skull to be exposed like that, and they had a gate here, and it all crumbled and rotted, and you know, then the sea pickle spread from the caves. It's like the sea pickle disease. Then on this side there's the other wing that broke off right up on there, and the whole joint came down, lying here, right, and then shattered at some bits and pieces and laid out like that. Just ducked it out a bit, and I will put some debris around and a few sea pickles, but fading it out. Maybe here is some debris. Still, man, it's getting dark again. Let's quickly sleep. So yeah, it's getting places, this place. It's starting to look really nice. I'm starting to like it a lot. And yeah, also shows if I put the time in and if I have the love for a project, I can do really good builds. You know, very detailed, like overly excessively detailed. Wouldn't say Scar level of detailed and as elaborate, but decent, right? It looks pretty good. I think we have a nice balance of materials and everything. Good color palette, you know. Also, we don't want to go like super colorful here on this island, right? It's this lost temple, and yeah, here the stairs, and then maybe I put some dropped over columns here, and eventually maybe the remains of some landing dock here. But I would assume most people will come through the portal, so eventually we'll build a little welcome center over there for the whole thing, right? Because we will have more exhibits like this on here, obviously. We got the cows, but we wanted to bring the polar bears over, and you know, all sorts of things we wanted to do. So we'll have plenty of work ahead of us here. But yeah, I like how the cave entrance turned out. Now I need to spend a lot of time with the vines here, seeing how they spread and restrict their growth a bit and make sure it's not overgrown, because you can ruin a build easily if you have vines like everywhere. So like I want this to grow down like in a single strain here, and then hopefully we can contain it. It's not spreading everywhere. So yeah, I'll keep on working here. I'll make the staircase up, and then it's time for the grand opening of the Phantom Run. Okay, it's glorious. Alright, that looks pretty decent. And yeah, you walk up to the temple. Nice, you come in. Good stuff. Alright, I think we can call this completed. Here I hooked up some vines, a little bit of a water pool, and I think, yeah, we call it. You know, you could, with these details, you can go on forever and ever. Maybe I'll see something, you know, after I'm done with the episode and place a block here and there, but, you know, that's a finished product, man. Phantom Death Run is done. The coolest game ever made in Minecraft, let it be known. And, of course, we have to run it now. So, as we exactly know where to go and what to do, we're probably kind of out of competition. You know, we cannot really write our time down. But we'll definitely give it a run now, as good as we can. So let's see. Can we actually put a head on there and get it back easily? Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Good. Took off all our stuff. Let's get ready. Okay, we know what to do. Phantom Death Run. Here we go. Okay, other hermits. In case you fail with this challenge, watch how the master does it. Gonna get through without dying. Alright. Cooldown phase. Preparation phase. Okay, off we go. quickly rush through here. Okay, oh, wait. I have mob sounds off. You should hear the screeching. Oh my god. Okay. Now comes the hard part. At the moment they're all accumulated back here. Oh! Suck it, phantoms. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, relax. Yeah, we need to spread them out a bit more. Oh, okay. Don't hang out too long. Yeah, we should spread them out, but well, what can we do? I maybe go in off camera and spread them out a bit for the next hermits to come in. Okay. Yep. For us, it's definitely possible to make it through, because we know the way. I wonder how the other hermits will do, not knowing the way and roaming about in there. That's actually, oh my god, the sounds. Okay. Let me turn it off again. Oh, silence. Oh, yeah. So running around in there in the main chamber and towards the end of the cave will be terrible for people, and therefore I think it's not even bad that some of them are accumulated back there. They will spread out again when people remain in there for too long, So it's all good. We don't have to worry. Wow, why is there so much stuff in there? Yeah, I need to transport that away and clear everything here. And then we should be good. Then we can announce in Hermitcraft chat, Phantom Ren is officially open. And yeah, with that, I would say we call it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, from now on, look out for players running it. Cub did already, so yeah, when this episode comes out, yeah, you probably have seen Cub already running it, as far as I can tell. So yeah, thanks for watching, my friends. See you very soon. I'm out. Bye, guys.